This is not in the Amiga version. This is me having it queued up. So this is the theme right here. Which we don't actually have in this one because there's no start. When you load the game, you just start it right up. So in the Nintendo version, you would have a title screen where you would then click like start, pick your file slot, pick the taco sign. Yeah, that is. Flower made that for me. Yeah, it sounds like Shadowgates kind of. So that's the title music. And then this is the actual music that we would be getting right now. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I accidentally resized the window. There we go. Yeah, it's supposed to have the colors of a taco, which would be like yellow, red, orange, and green. And then exclamation point taco as in like a command. All right, so we're gonna start the timer. Let's hope that works. It did work, excellent. Okay, so we're in the stall. We have some stuff to read. I find that for some reason on the Amiga, stuff clicks through way too fast, but we can go back and read it. So, good evening. Welcome to the nightmare come true. You're waking from a stupor that feels like a chronic hangover. After a week in Vegas, there was a throbbing bump on the back of your head, big enough to make your hat size look like an Olympic record. You notice your right palm is covered with dried blood, but you neither see nor feel an open wound on your body. On your left forearm, you feel a sharp pain under the shirt sleeve. Rolling up the sleeve, you discover what looks like a fresh needle mark. Have I been injected with something? You wonder. Then you realize, who am I? You can't remember. As you come out of the fog, you are able to make out your surroundings. You have no idea where you are and why you're here. You have no memory whatsoever. And then we start. So let's look at this. Let's examine this is a stall door. We're in a bathroom stall. It's a full roll of toilet paper. It adds a civilized touch to these barbaric surroundings. Yes, this is the Amiga version with the NES version, with the NES music playing in the background because this version has no music. There's actually not a whole lot of music in the NES version. It's mostly music that just is put on a loop. So there's like I think there's like 8 songs. So we're gonna take, I think there's a trench coat here. We can take that. We can take that. I actually wanted to play the NES version, or the Amiga version of Shadowgate, but we ended up playing the NES version of it because I couldn't get the Amiga one working. We're gonna take the gun. Can we take the toilet paper? Please don't try to remove the toilet paper. Be more considerate to your fellow human beings. I guess that's a no. It's the latch to the stall door. Believe it or not, it's actually in working order, so we can close it. Okay, can we operate it? Oh, Oh, it opens the door. Okay. The thing that I don't like about this version is obviously the wasted real estate at the bottom. There's a lot of wasted real estate. We can't actually use it. So we can resize this window, but we can't go further down than what it is. Just like this one, we can't. Like, we can move these windows all around and stuff. These are actually windows that we can move. So if we wanted the graphics thing to be over here, we can move it over here. So I'd say the mouse is kind of the thing about this game. Like, it used the mouse in all of its ports other than the NES. Even the Game Boy Color version used a mouse pointer like thing in this area. So let's examine the mirror. You see yourself reflected in the mirror. The face stares back at you as though it belonged to a stranger. You again realize with horror that you can't remember who you are. Operating the sink produced no effect. Let's hit the light. The ceiling light seems unaffected. Let's talk to the light. What do you want to say to the ceiling light? Hi, ceiling light. The ceiling light didn't hear you. It probably wasn't listening. Let's hit the mirror. You feel the bones in your hand turn to mulch. The mirror is unharmed. So then we can go up here and click save. Interestingly enough, there's already games on here. I don't know why, but there are. I saved one game as a test just to make sure we could save games. It's a puddle of water that appears to be coming from the women's washroom. Let's hope it isn't someone with major trouble. Okay. Yeah, major trouble. Well, it looks very similar. Let's see if we can speak with this light. Well, here is you see the empty women's stall. Disappointed? You see a crack in the well of the toilet and water pouring out of it, the source of the puddle in the hall. Thank God. Okay. Okay. It's a puddle of water that appears to be originating from the toilet. Hey, thanks for the resub, Ambrosine. Thank you so much. I super duper appreciate that. What are these these look like numbers? I don't know what these numbers are. I think they're numbers. What's this? It's a gaudy, expensive pearl earring. If I were you, I wouldn't wear it in this part of town. Okay, let's see if can we take it. Oh, we just drag it. That's right. See if we can open the toilet. The toilet is now open. Oh, and there's nothing in it. Consume the toilet water. Consume this water. The puddle wouldn't agree with you. You feel very dazed. You had better do something about it. Your memory loss is making you feel weary. You feel like you have been up for many days without any sleep. Only worse. Can we take this toilet paper? No, we can't. Let's see if we can examine the wall. Oh, I wanted to examine the wall. I guess we can't. Okay. I guess we want to leave. Nothing in there, which is good. See, look at all these things. I don't know what those are. Maybe it's like a room number or something. I don't know. Alright, here's a bar room. Alright, I think we need to change the music now. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Whoops. Double whoops. There we go. What's this? You're in a dark, empty bar. It is nighttime outside, and obviously after hours. Either that, or you've scared everyone away. I mean, that seems possible. Here's a drink. A shot of rye mixed with something. What's this? Wine cellar. Ooh. Let's go to the wine cellar. You're in the wine cellar, and the place looks like it could use a good sweeping. Would you care to volunteer? Well, I don't have a broom, so... It's a rack full of dusty wine bottles. It's a barrel of wine. Even more fun than a barrel of monkeys. Let's open it. No, it can't be open. A standard light bulb. Can we take it? No, the light bulb cannot be moved. Can we operate it? The switch is nowhere in sight. Wine gushes out of the spigot and into your shoes. Okay, you turn off the... Okay, so we can get some wine if we want to. That's good, I guess. You're in the upstairs hall leading to a door. On the walls are some posters of not firefighters, of just fighters. There's a poster of Puff McMuffin. No boxer ever took a dive so gracefully as he. Poster of Doghouse Riley, a boxer who never did get very tall, but always tried to be. It looks like a poster of You? But then you can't remember who you are. The name underneath says Ace. It doesn't ring a bell. Is that a joke? It doesn't ring a bell because of boxing and the bell. I don't know if that's supposed to be a pun or not. I'll just assume it is. Yeah, the scroll is very weird. The only time we've actually had to scroll is in that intro part of the game. That's the only time we've actually had to scroll. And that's just because the continue button is kind of janky. For whatever reason, it's like double clicking when we hit it. You're in what looks like a reception room or secretary's office. You can detect the odor of cheap perfume still lingering in the air, implying that somebody was here fairly recently. Here's a window. It looks open. Through the window, you see nothing unusual. Oh, yeah. I think maybe we were supposed to have this music now. I don't know. We'll just pretend we are. Which number do you wish to dial? Well, we don't have a number. See, it's an everyday run-of-the-mill desk. There's a drawer on the other side. Can we open the desk then? We can. And there's a thing in it. It's a standard legal size envelope. Can we open it? We can. There's something in it. It is a bill from Brody's Pharmacy. The bill is made out to Joe's Bar. The items on the bill are as follows. Syringe, $10.95. And here's where things get weird. 5 cc's dithanol trimine, 50 cc's bisodiumitis, and 50 cc's of sodium pentothal. Total $132. There's also a address on the bill for Dr. Brody's Pharmacy. 934 West Sherman, Chicago, Illinois. No phone number though. Okay, this is probably worth writing down. Maybe not the address, but definitely the name. Dr. Brody's Pharmacy. All right. That does seem pretty pricey. I don't disagree with that. Well, let's take the letter and put it in our inventory.
Yoink!
All right, we have another area we can go in. Let's open this door. It won't open. It's locked. Oh.
Boo earns. Boo earns.
So we can't go in there. It's a locked door. It's a small desk lamp, though it could be used on big desks too. Nice. That's a quality joke. The lamp does not work. There is no bulb in it. It's a typewriter. For those who are literate, it is a handy tool. For those who aren't, it's a time waster. I suggest you move along. No, we're going to use it. Without any typing paper around, all you are doing is punching scars into the platen. Okay. Let's eat it. I wanted to eat the typewriter. The typewriter would be hard to swallow. Let's hit it. The typewriter seems unaffected. Consume the lamp. Maybe if we consume the door, it'll go out of our way. No, we can't consume the door either. It's worth a try. Oh, maybe we can open these paintings or posters. Nope. Worth a shot. Okay. I mean, we have another exit. We can always leave. Whatever caused your memory loss is making you feel progressively worse. You feel if you don't do something soon, there isn't much time left. We need to do something. What do we need to do? Apparently we need to do something. Okay, so we're stuck in here. Okay. So we're stuck in here. So we're gonna have to do something soon. Why so hostile? My inventory is not open. My inventory is nowhere to be found. There it is. Okay. It's a gray trench coat that matches your trousers and probably your taste. Is there anything in our trench coat? Ooh, there is. What do we have in here? We have a pack of cigarettes. We have a lighter, I'm guessing. It's a gold-plated lighter with the initials JS on the side. We have a handkerchief with the initials JS embroidered on the corner. We have a pair of sunglasses. The lenses are very dark, obviously for those who are very cool. We have a wallet made of fine black leather. It has the initials. We apparently have our initials on everything. Let's open the wallet. We have a key, looks like. A key with the word office. Oh, maybe we can get into our office. We have a card with several tiny holes punched into it. Printed on it are the words private access card, penthouse suite, Siegel, apartment 1A. $20. So we don't have an ID. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, well, let's go to the maybe we can unlock the office then. Okay. Whoops, I opened, oops. Here we go. I don't know why we have a key in our wallet. The door is now unlocked.
Sweet, merciful crap!
You're in an office. There is a dead body slumped over the desk. His left hand still grips the phone receiver. In the background, there is a wall safe, a window, and a telephone. Okay, well, this doesn't look good. It's a man who appears to be lacking something, namely life. There are 3 bullet holes in him. He suggests a memory. The face rings a sour bell. You feel as though you should be able to recall who it is, but your memory fails you. Stupid memory. So yeah, we fired 3 bullets. Our gun has fired 3 bullets also, and there's 3 bullets in him, so... yeah. Hey, SenCC, how's it going? Can we open this? Probably not. I don't know the combination. It's an old-fashioned telephone, perhaps for decoration only. On the desktop, there's a pool of dried blood. There's a drawer on the other side of the desk. Well, here's how we get out. So let's put that in our inventory. As well as this blank piece of paper, I guess. And a pencil. Holy crap. We can multi-select things. Let's hit the dead guy. Maybe he's not really dead. Maybe he's just faking it. You hit the dead body. Needless to say, he does not feel your stupid punch. Alright, we better save. Okay, enter a name. Dead guy. Alright, there we go. What? Dead guy. Okay. Don't give me a disc error. Don't give me a disc error now. Okay, we'll just say... oh wait, it's saved right there. I see dead guy right there. Let's just save as game 0 then. Yes. Okay, that worked. I think it was the best in the series. I actually posted a review of it on the Discord. If you want to look there. I give it 5 out of 5. For what it was, I gave it a 5 out of 5. So now we can go out the front door. Let's try and operate this. I don't want to dial anybody. So we can operate it? Let's open the window. Oh, we did. Examine. Oh, we have another exit. Look at that. We can go out the window. Look at that. You're on the fire escape. You know how it works, don't you? When there's a fire, you use it to escape. And now we're down at on the alley, which leads out to the street. Okay, cool. The manhole is now open. Let's go into the manhole cover. Why not? This seems like an awful idea. You're in the sewer. Somehow it reminds you of home. Okay. Are we in a maze? You're in the street. You see a mugger in your way. He wants all of your money. It might be wise to give it to him. Hit mugger. A quick jab in the mugger's eye stuns him. He runs down the street in a panic. You were lucky to catch him off guard. That reminds me of Shadowgate, where you hit all of the enemies instead of using weapons on them. Here's a car. Open. It is locked. We don't have a key. Okay. Open. Trunk? Open. Oh, you're standing behind the Mercedes right in front of the trunk. The trunk door is locked shut. Open. You can't. Let's organize our inventory so we can see all of our stuff. Maybe we can shoot it. Maybe we can shoot the lock out. That seems like a really bad idea too. Look at all of the exits we've got. We can go down the alley, go that way or that way. That's a lot of exits. Let's go this way. The police. This seems like a really bad idea here. You're in front of the police station. The warmth of the exterior proves to be inviting, at least those with a good bump on their head. Yeah, we're not gonna go to the police station. Oh. Aye, splat! It seems you have just fallen into a pit. A deep construction pit. You should watch where you are going next time. And we died, apparently.
Because your game list linked me to a copy of Callahan's Saloon, which I've wanted to play for years.
Hey, thanks for the 200 bits. Ambrosine, I'm glad that you were able to get that. That's awesome. I'm also curious about that game. Yeah, we totally want to play again. We want to use a save game. We want to use Dead Guy. Okay, we're gonna use game 0. Okay, Dead Guy didn't work, so I'm glad we resaved. Okay. My guess is there's too many games on there, so we're gonna have to start overwriting. All right. So we have already opened the desk and grabbed the stuff out of it. What's this? It's a phone receiver. From where? Oh, from this. Okay. Examine. The dead man grips the receiver tightly. Although the phone is plugged in, you hear no dial tone. Okay. How do you like your dead man? Well done or medium rare? He's already rare. Hi, dead guy. Your words echo from the room, through the room. The dead man, most likely, like most dead men, does not respond. Good for him. What if we go this way? We go up. And there's another window. Let's go in this window. What have we got here? It's almost like an electric chair, but it has no power supply leading to it. It has restraints for the arms and head. Perhaps it's a dentist's chair. We also have stuff over here. Sodium pentothal. The vial is empty. Medrazine. And that. So let's pick that up since it's not empty. That might be our antidote. Not anecdote, an antidote. Let's open it. There's a syringe in it. The syringe is, I think we want to take it. I think we want to inject ourselves with the with something. As much as I hesitate to do it, I think we might want to. Alright, we're gonna do it. We might die, but we're gonna do it. Whoops, went too far. Medrazine comes in very handy when you've been given a dose of nerve gas. It is the only antidote that can save your life in such a situation. But since you haven't been given a dose of nerve gas, the antidote alone proves to be rather disagreeable. In fact, you begin to have violent convulsions. Gee. Alright. That was bad. Apparently this game does have some music. It has a death song. Yes. Oh, dead guy doesn't work. It's game 0. Okay. Is it? Compared to the music, probably. Okay, so we probably want to take that, and maybe we'll get hit with nerve gas at some point. We've already done that. Okay. They tricked us. They tricked us into thinking that that's what we were supposed to do. There's a switch here. Oh, it's an elevator button, not a switch. We're gonna take that. We're gonna take this. These are both empty. I don't see anything else in here except this chair. Let's push the button. You hear a mechanical noise as the door opens, revealing an elevator. Let's go into the elevator. Ooh, we have several buttons. let's use the top button. You see the doors close and open. You push the button for the floor you were already at. You went nowhere. Okay, that's what I was wondering. That's why I wanted to do that. I wanted to see if we're at the top floor. Okay, now where are we? We're here. You enter the elevator to the room. The wall slides shut behind you, sealing off the elevator. Obviously, this elevator is used as a secret means to get in and out of the office. Okay. So this could be used to murder somebody and blame it on somebody else. Okay. Interesting. All right. So we're going to go back up and we're going to use the elevator again. The third button has no effect. What about the last button? Whoosh! The floor beneath you gives way and you fall through a dark shaft. Falling till splash, you're in the sewer. Be careful where you step. You're in the sewer. Don't get excited. It was meant literally, not figuratively. Okay, let's go out. Whoa, you're in a weird chamber. You're rapidly turning into a vegetable. You can't go on much longer. You know you must do something to reverse the effect of your memory loss, but it is almost too late. It's a casino. Okay. Wait, it's another elevator. I think this might be the third floor elevator. Okay. Wait, what? I want to go this way. This way. Open. We're in the wine cellar. Okay, so the wine cellar had a secret passage in it. Okay. Well, how do we do something about our... Hey, Sue Jack, how's it going? This game is pretty decent. We're playing the Amiga version of it. I think I'm about to die, though. Oh, I forgot to add my death from the, from whatever it was. Maybe if we inject, if we inject wine into directly into our veins. Nope, that didn't work. Well, it was one of the best looking versions. The DOS version is 4 colors. The Mac version obviously is an old one, so it's in black and white. So 2 colors. Then we have the Nintendo version, which I was tempted to play, but We played the this looks like a torch, but it's not. Maybe we can grab this. Can we grab this light bulb? No, we can't. I tried the Atari ST version and it just ran really slow. I don't know why. We probably have to put a coin in a slot machine. We have coins. Whoops. The heck? Operate. Coin.
It's raining tacos.
Hey, thanks for the taco party, Tolpanzer. There's no noise and the wheels don't look like they have moved in months. You think this machine is broken.
No!
This operate thing, maybe we can't do it multiple times. Oh, we can. Jackpot! We hit the jackpot. All right. Look at all those quarters. Let's take them all. Boom. Nice. Yeah, this is the same one. Okay. I think maybe we need to look a little bit harder in here. I don't see anything else that we could possibly find here. Hitting the chair accomplishes nothing. The chair wouldn't agree with you. Let's see if we can talk to the chair. Hi, chair. Our inventory is not looking good right now. Look at all the stuff we have in it. Maybe we can put the sunglasses on. When you try to put the on the glasses, they slide off your head. Obviously, they don't fit. Okay. You're in a weird room. I am indeed in a weird room. Take that. Okay, let's save again. Game 1. We're gonna save it as game 1. Okay. Hey, it's papers. Guns and ammo store. Oh yeah? I'm gonna try that again. A swift left hook to the mugger's left eye sends him reeling back in pain. He darts away even more stunned than before. You're taking an awful chance with this guy. He may be back with a vengeance. We have cabs. 2 cabs. He's back again. A lightning fast sock in the nose puts stars in his eyes. He stumbles for a moment and runs away again. It looks like you're dealing with a bluff artist, but I wouldn't take too many chances. I don't know. It's pretty fun. Indeed. Sacco. Hey Carl Riffick, how's it going? I have not looked at the Steam version. I didn't even know there was a Steam version of it. Is it the NES version or some other version? He's back again? I just hit him a 4th time. The massive uppercut to the jaw sends his teeth flying. He jumps up and down and crashes down the street in a flurry of uncontrollable movement. The man is in pain. Jeez. Okay, let's go in here, I guess. Okay, that's what I thought was gonna happen. The door now open. Gotcha! You're in the hands of the police. They have many questions to ask. I figured that was probably going to happen. They have many questions to ask, but they are unable to get any coherent responses from a man who doesn't remember anything. Okay, we lose. It's not even going to tell us what we missed, so yeah, they're not going to get any questions from us, answers from us. So okay, we're going to use save 1. All right. So we can use this key on the front door. We might as well do it. The door is now unlocked. So what are we gonna do about our current situation? I'm not entirely sure what we're supposed to do about our current situation. It looks like a tire. Can we take it? No, we can't take it. We can go into the sewer. Let's go back into the sewer. Oh, great Scott! Your way is blocked by a ferocious sewer alligator. It is heading straight for you. It looks hungry. Think fast. Crunch! You've just been snapped in two by the powerful jaws of an alligator. Oh, we died from the police too. So we're gonna add that and add an alligator one. Alright. We do want to play again. Game 1. Alright, we're back here. I think we want to shoot the alligator. Let's try shooting the alligator next time. Whoa. You're in the sewer. Have a nice day. Okay. Thanks. Oh, here's the sewer alligator. Well, we died again. I don't think we had our. We must have one. We didn't have our inventory open, I guess. There's our gun. So we're gonna have our gun ready. I think the alligator might be a random encounter in the sewer, but I'm not sure. I think it is. You just save your own life. The alligator would have had you for brunch if you didn't shoot it. Nobody heard the gunshot as you were deep in the sewers.
Woohoo!
All right, we did it. We used gun power. Ah, we found this place again. We already won the jackpot, so we don't have to worry about that. There's elevators there, which we know where they go. And over here we have the wine cellar. So we're kind of going in a loop now. And I don't know what to do. That's the stairs. The office. Maybe we can go and get into a cab. Oh, we can go to the... Oh, I know what we're supposed to do. I guess we haven't unlocked this. I know exactly what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to go to that place and say we were injected with this stuff. Help fix us. That's what we're supposed to do. The question is, which cab do we take? We have two. You run into a bum who blocks your way. He stands so close that you feel the toxic levels in your system take on new uncharted heights. Something you wouldn't think was possible. The following words dribble out of his mouth. I gotta scoop something that'll save your life. If it's worth 20 bucks to you. He presses nearer, waiting for a reply. You better hurry before he passes out. All right, I got 20 bucks. I can always load. Open that. Open that. How much money do I have? 20 bucks. Operate 20 bucks. Bum. Joey's hitman has been looking for you. I got the word that he's waiting in your office. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say, who am I? I got nothing to say to you. Okay. Where am I? Dang it. Do we take this cab or do we take the other cab? Does it matter which cab we take? I'm guessing one cab is bad. We're gonna save. Oh, we gotta hit continue first. We gotta save. We're gonna save this game too. We're gonna use this cab, I guess. Open. You're in the back seat of a cab. The hack in front seems nervous. Okay. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go to the other cab. Nothing yet. Big trouble. You blacked out. Your memory just before the collapse seemed to be wavering at such a low point that you simply blacked out. Apparently, whatever was causing the memory loss to begin with had taken such a great effect that it turned you into a vegetable. Oh man. We're held in custody while our brain quickly rots to a vegetable status. You're eventually linked to the murder and a kidnapping, but you couldn't care less as you spend the rest of your life staring out a window in Bellevue Hospital's brand new wing for hopeless mental invalids. Well, that's not good. I think we're too far gone in the game to recover from there. I think we need to start over. So we need to find a note to the doctor's office, and I think get to a cab, and then go to the doctor and get the cure or the antidote for whatever we had. I think that's what we need to do. So we're gonna start a new game. I'll change the music to be appropriate for where we are. Let's get all of our stuff. That's us. We apparently have half a face. Get the whatever this is. Earring, I think. Get that. All right. I think we might need to go up and see what exactly we were given as well. I don't know. That way we can answer questions. Okay, this is the note that gives us the address for 934 West Sherman, which I think is important. And if we open our thing and then open our wallet, we'll get a key, which we can then operate the key on the door to unlock it. And we can open the door and go in, and we see the dead body and go,
Great merciful crap!
and we examine it. He appears to be lacking something, namely a life. So I guess this like gives us a memory of what of a person. And apparently we were not a fan of this individual. So I think this is probably a setup, but although it could have been the hitman sent for us also. Oh, maybe we need the syringe in order to administer the medicine that we're going to get. Oh man, this thing's hard to select. There we go. We got it. We're gonna get that too. Sodium pentothal and diethanol trimine. Okay. Where did we find the front door key? Trying to think. I don't remember. I think it might have been in the desk, actually. I think it might have been in here. I think we just missed it. We need to open the desk. I think it was in the desk. Yeah, it was. There's a pencil, a blank piece of paper, and a key for the front door, which you don't actually need because we can go out the window if we want to. Okay, we're gonna unlock the door. Okay, now it's unlocked. And then we're going to save as game 0. Yes. Then we're going to open this door. We're going to go out the door. We're going to go this way. Let's talk to this person. Hi. He can't hear you. Japanese bomb Pearl Harbor. Okay, well that... What do you wish to say to the newsstand? I don't want to say anything to the newsstand. Alright. Nothing in the trash can. a cab. I think this cab will be bad for us, but we're going to use it anyway. Pay here. What's this? Looks like a meter. Maybe we have to say the address, which is 934. Whoops. 934 West Sherman. He looks at the meter. Cab accelerates. As you arrive at your destination, he looks at the meter and says, "Here you are. You owe me 75 cents. Okay. I think we can do that. Operate this on this. The pay slot eagerly accepts your money. The cabbie says, "Thank you. Have a nice day." Wow, I was totally expecting that to not be good. Although, it's possible we're not where we're supposed to be. Here we go. The door is closed. Well, open it. It's locked. Oh. Okay, so we can't go in there. I think this is our office. It is also locked. Yeah, this is weird. Weren't we referred to as Ace or something? It is indeed a door. Well, thank you, game. I appreciate that. I didn't actually realize some of the rooms actually have names. Like, this is a name and it's blanked out. Can we knock on it? The door won't open, it's locked. Hit it. Hitting the door accomplishes nothing. You can't eat the door. We'll speak to the door. We can't say open sesame at the door either. The door is closed. What a wise observation that is. The door is indeed closed. Well, this didn't work. That's too bad. The silhouette looks like that of a man. Oh, let's hit this door. The shadow seems unaffected. I'll hit the door. No, open the door. It's locked. We just shot ourselves, apparently. Apparently by double clicking the gun we shot ourselves. That was nice.
No!
Alright. Well, this game, I thought that was like the solution was going, and I wonder if we can go down here, open this, go down here and open this. No, we have to actually find the entrance in order to get that open. We can't just open it. We can't bypass stuff. I actually thought this opened, but it was this that opened. I actually was pretty sure there was a secret passageway down here. Okay, so we've already been up in the office, and we have the syringe. So we were going to go to the cab. Let's go to the other cab. There's two cabs, which I find very odd that there's two cabs. We'll hit this guy again, because why not? And he's back. Hit him. Guy just won't. Okay, we're gonna go to the other guy. Dang, he's back again. We got him again. Let's operate this car. Nothing happened. Open the car. We can't even use this cab, apparently. Oh, wait, yeah, we can. The hack in front looks impatient. Okay. The cabbie accelerates. As you arrive at your destination, he looks at the meter and says, "Here you are. You owe me 75 cents. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day." So it looks like both of them were okay. It looks like both of the cabs were okay. Neither of them resulted in bad things happening. Open. The door will not open. Open. It can go there. Seagull. Siegel. Let's try and go in there in a cab. We have a key card to the penthouse suite. We can go there. Come on, open the cab. Oh, we could just, okay. Speak. Sorry, but I'd never heard of that place. Really? Okay. Alright, well, I don't feel like we can do anything here. Open. Open self. Open self. Okay. We haven't tried, I guess, using any of the keys on this door, but I doubt it would work. Okay. Trying to arrange my inventory. Not used to having to do inventory management in a old adventure game. Or really an adventure game at all. Most inventory management is fairly straightforward. Oh, we can't do that. We're gonna try this key here too. It doesn't do anything. I didn't think it would. I thought we'd try it. We'll try the other, even though we've already used it on a door, we're gonna try it on the other doors. Operate on door. Nope. Okay, we're gonna try the other key too. Nope. It's a keyhole. It's just the right size if you have the right key. Operating lock produced. Maybe we can pick it. Oddly, we have a keyhole. I doubt we can with what we have, but maybe we can shoot it. Let's try shooting the lock. Operate gun with lock. Your aim is not as good as it could have been. It seems that you have missed. We missed the lock.
No!
Well, there you go. Let's shoot this one. Whoops, we accidentally shot ourselves again. Nope. I guess not. I thought we shot ourselves again. I think we're out of ammo, though. No, we're not. I think we're out of ammo now. Okay, we're out of ammo. I don't know what we need to do. We need to somehow get this effect to go away, and I'm not sure how to do it. I don't know if this is the right place to be. I really thought it was, but now I'm starting to question myself. I'm starting to question if this is where I should be, because there's 2 doors here, and they're both locked. Let's look at the note again. See what it said. It's from Dr. Brody's pharmacy. That's where we were, but it's not open apparently, so we can't actually. There's also an address. Okay, which is where we are. Oddly, that's the same place that... Oh, we forgot to start the timer. There we go. Huh. Well... The one thing we didn't do, that I've just realized we didn't actually do, was to examine the body of the person that was dead and search their pockets. So we're gonna load. Before we leave. I never actually searched the dead body. We're gonna open the dead body. There's a key. It's an unmarked key. Okay. Well, that gets us somewhere. Alright. Maybe this is Ace. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go back to that address. We're going to see. Oh wait, that's the Mercedes logo, isn't it? Or I think this might work on the car actually. It did. Okay, so it'll work on the trunk too. Okay. Operate key on trunk. Operate key on trunk. Open trunk. Okay, operate key on this thingy. This interface is hard. The keyhole does not have an effect on the key. Okay. So you're saying the key does not, this does not fit the trunk? Okay. Alright. I don't quite understand here, but alright. I guess they're trying to tell me that the key doesn't fit. Whoa. I don't want to move everything. Just want to move one thing. Really? Like that. There we go. You see nothing unusual about the plush interior of the Mercedes-Benz. In the glove box, we see a snapshot of a woman. You feel as though you should recognize this broad, and broad she is, about 400 pounds worth. You must have moved the camera back about the length of a football. Okay. Or they must, not you must have. Just to fit her into the, but your memory fails to tell you who she is. Okay. Alright. Take it, I guess. Okay, what's this? Car registration. Made out to Joey Siegel. Oh, that's probably me. Oh, here we go. We have another address. 1212 West End Street. Okay, cool. We're not going to take that. It's a street map with a special route outlined in ink. On the back of the map, there's written, it reads, Ace, follow this route exactly. That way, you'll know if you're being followed. Don't break any speed limits. You don't want the cops to stumble into the trunk and find Mrs. Sternwood. Huh? We can pop the hood. The radio. What's this? Gas pedal. Oh, okay. Brake clutch, I guess. I wonder if we can drive. You think we can drive? You just fell for the oldest trick in the book, at least the oldest since they've been making car bombs. You've been blown into little bite-sized bits. Start again.
No!
Well, we died. So apparently there's a bomb in the car. Alright. We died. We do want to play again. Yeah, I know, right? It is pretty funny. It was a good death. Okay, but we still get the car key. We still get in the car. I can't believe he can't get in the trunk. That one surprises me. So I think that might be Ace. Oh yeah, we have to unlock it. Whoa, okay. What did we just do? I think we accidentally, like, used a lot of things, which I didn't mean to. What does exploded gumshoe taste like? I really don't know. Gum and rubber? Okay. Yeah, I know. I know what you meant. Oh, maybe we can take the bomb out of the car. Oh, nope. You've released the hood. It popped. You just, well, apparently releasing the hood explodes the car too. Okay. All right. Give me the key. Hitting that guy is oddly satisfying, I must say. I'm gonna take everything. Might as well take everything. Let's save now in case we blow up again. Game 1. The radio will not ignite or will not operate until the ignition is turned on. Steering wheel is very nice, eh? Alright. No. What? He's back. And we don't seem to be able to open the trunk. Wait, I didn't want to go that way. Somewhere. Dude, just leave. You're not very good at what you do. Wait, what? Oh. Apparently we died again because we stuck around too long. Man, there are a lot of ways to die in this game, but I guess we shouldn't be too surprised. After Shadowgate. Shadowgate had lots of deaths too. Okay, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna go to a cab. Here's that bum. And we're gonna ignore him. What the heck? How do I get in this cab? Oh my gosh, okay. Yeesh. Alright, we're gonna go to 12. We're gonna go to 1212 West End Street. All right, that's working. 75 cents. Okay. We have 75 cents. I don't know. I haven't tried. Whoops. The Sanford Arms lobby is anything but gosh, don't you think? Okay, we're gonna use this elevator. Operate. Okay, we got a key card. Key card. Operate into the slot. The elevator door swings open. Use the key card again. The elevator door slides shut. The elevator moves automatically. You have no choice but to go along for the ride. The elevator stops and the door slides open again. Okay. You're in a swanky penthouse pad. You look and you instantly feel that the owner of this place deserves to be shot. Okay. What's this? It's a photograph of a very stout looking brunette. Hey, we got another address. 520 South Kedzie. Let's take it.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Hey, Milk Sniffer, how's it going? Thank you for the raid. How is everybody doing? We're playing Deja Vu 1. A Nightmare Comes True. On the Amiga. We're actually playing a game on the Amiga. How was your stream? See if I can give you a quick shout out. RimWorld. This is the first game I've actually gotten to work on the Amiga. I had an issue with getting it to work because it's it uses a display adapter that doesn't work with the capturing on OBS, so you have to actually change the display, the display driver to work with OBS, I guess. So I was messing around with it over the weekend. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear you had an alright stream. Okay, cool. I have RimWorld and I've tried it and I haven't been able to get into it yet, so. Open. We can't open the picture. We got an address here. That's the one thing we did. We got an address here. Physical Culture magazine has many fine articles to enlighten the human race, where the human race enjoys to be enlightened the most. Can we take it? We can. Okay. Well, there you go. Looks like a bookcase. We got injected with something. Basically, we started this game and we had lost our memory. So, and we keep feeling bad, and eventually we're going to die or become in a vegetative state. So we have to somehow figure out how to not become a vegetable. Is basically the idea. Oh, there we go. We can't remember who we are. I was not injected with a bullet. Although it appears as if I might have injected somebody else with 3 bullets. I'm guessing it was a setup job, but I'm not sure. And this music is actually from the Nintendo version, not the Amiga version, but I wanted to have some music going. I guess we need to use our key card. I'm just playing it in my on my desktop. Yeah, I just have it played in another window. There's a little bit of music in the game, but one when you die, and that's about it. It looks like there's literally nothing we can do here. We got another address. I don't know how to prevent us from dying. We've got a time limit. Let's try a different, let's go with a different song. This is the investigating song, is what it's called. Investigating. So I guess we have to go back in the cab. Where do we want to go? I don't actually know where we came from. You know that? I don't know the address of the bar that we were at when we first got here. Can we say Joe's Bar? Oh, we weren't trying to talk to the pay slot. You were literally just there, dude. What do I want to say to myself? Hey, me. Hi, me. Oh, good. We relaxed. Nice. How about bar? Yeah, we can just say bar. Okay. Police station. There's a police station right next to it. I hadn't thought about not knowing how to get back. Wait, where did we go? Where did we end up? Okay. Well, that's where we wanted to go. You know, we keep hitting this mugger. Which I think is hilarious. Here he's back. Let's go into the guns and ammo store. We've never been there.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Hey, Dr. CDCS, how are you doing? Thank you for the raid. How's everybody doing? We're playing some Deja Vu 1, A Nightmare Comes True, which is... we're playing it on the Amiga. First game I played on the Amiga before. Ooh, tonight's special for $20. We can get whatever that is. And we have $20. We have $20, interestingly enough. It's going okay. We've died 9 times. But we're making some progress. We have 3 addresses that we can deal with. Man Behind the Counter just offers helpful service. How are you doing? How was your stream? Why would we want another gun? Tonight's special $20. His stomach is very big. That's a amazing observation. And he has a tattoo that says "kill" on it. Very, very, very nice. Very nice. Still playing King's Quest 8? You know, I have not played it in a long time, I must say. Maybe we can give him a quarter. I kind of want to go back to the slot machine and win again. We still need to figure out where the antidote is, though. That's the thing. That's not it. I don't know where the, whoops. This way. Maybe this way? Uh-oh. Here we go. Open door. Where's our magic cure? Okay, we only have 1 quarter, so... Oh no. I wonder if we always win the second time. If so, then we're kind of screwed. I don't know, we can keep trying it and see what happens.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Hey, Maniac Machine. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. How is everybody doing? We're playing Deja Vu 1, A Nightmare Comes True. We're playing the Amiga version of the game with the NES music. So, because the Amiga version does not have music, so... I hope you had a good stream, Maniac Machine. What were you playing, and how did it go? I actually don't know. I imagine it's about the same as Shadowgate. Finkelroy would be my guess. Alright. This is not working. We won on the slot machine once, but... I think we win the second time we put money in. So we need to have money to win money. So I think we need to load again. Let's load game 1. Where are we at in game 1? We're in the Mercedes. Okay, and we've gotten all the stuff out of it. So let's leave. Let's go into the sewers. The police will not find us in the sewers. Certainly, they will not find us down here. We're gonna go in here and we're gonna try our luck on the slot machine here and see what happens. And for anybody new here, I am Taco Salad 77 and I do a challenge that I call Adventures in Gaming, where I'm trying to play every single graphic adventure game that was ever made or ever will be made. We're on game 100 and... What are we on? Game 102 now? 103. We're on 103. And you can find my game list of all the games that I have discovered to play there. So I think on the second... And the way we pick games is that we have viewers like you add them to the voting queue, and then they move up the voting queue, and eventually, when they're at the top, they enter the vote. So I think if it worked like last time, the second one we win. Okay, we didn't win this time. Apparently it is random. Last time we did this, we won. Okay, there we go. That time we won. So apparently there is a random chance. But we won a lot of quarters. There we go. So now we're not hurting for quarters. Looks like. Okay. So now we have a lot of quarters for paying for the cab. I'm guessing we can't play roulette. Where does this go? I don't remember where this goes. I think we should save again. I'm gonna say this is game 3. Oh yeah, that goes to an elevator. That's right. This is level 2 of the elevator. Level 3 is where the dead guy is, and level 4 is the top place where the chair that you strap people in to inject them with stuff is. We don't need to use the elevator. And this goes to the wine cellar. So back to the sewers we go. I guess we can explore the sewers. I am very confused. I think there's an alligator in here, which we need to shoot. Wait, where are we? Okay, we just went in a big circle. So the alligator is just there, not really a Doesn't really do anything. It's just there. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to solve this. I've obviously missed something. Well, there's the sewer. Nice. You're in the sewer. Have a nice day. Okay. We can go back to the street and hope we don't get taken by the police. We have another address though, which is 520 South Kedzie. Oh my gosh. This guy. Jeez. He just keeps it up. How do I open the stupid cab? Like, seriously, how do I use the cab? Oh, I just need to, do I need to click it as an exit? Okay, if I click it as an exit, that works. It's very weird that it doesn't actually work. I think I just need to hit go. I think I've gotten a fourth hit in. We're gonna go to 520 South Kedzie. It's always 75 cents. If only it was like a quarter. Alright, we're there. Oh, we're at a house. The door is locked. It's locked. Hit the door. The door seems unaffected. The door is locked. Speak to door. Hello? The door didn't hear you. It probably wasn't listening. Okay, I don't think I can do anything here. It's another locked door. I'm outside of a dilapidated bungalow. Okay. Well, this does nothing. Well, what do I need to do? We have the penthouse, which we haven't actually been to yet. We need to get into Dr. Brody's, I think, and get the antidote to whatever we have. I feel like that's where the antidote is, but I'm not sure. The manual does not help us. For anyone wondering, the manual does not help us with this. The manual is actually, interestingly enough, for the Mac version. Alright, we're gonna go, I think we're gonna go to the penthouse. We haven't been there yet, actually, in this save, so we're gonna go there. Which is 1212 West End Street. We have to pay 75 cents again. Okay, why are you telling me I'm operating on the trench coat? Oh my gosh, this operate command is very... It doesn't always work exactly right. That's so funny. Okay, now we're here. Oh no, we're rapidly turning into a vegetable. We can't go much longer. That's not good. Wait, maybe we can like use the map on a driver. Let's try that. Let's try it. Don't break any speed limits. No, that doesn't work. All right. All right, I guess we'll just go up the thing. And this is where we get the address right here. Yeah, I have it written down correctly. We can also take that, which I guess we will. Obviously, a very warm-hearted person lives here. Chandelier adds a touch of charm to these tasteful surroundings. All right. I think the only thing we can get here is an address. Yeah, that's it. We have an address. That's all. How does the current vote list work? So we take the games with the most tacos, go to the top of the list, but only one person can have a game on the list at a time. So if the top two games are from the same person, then that second game will not get put on the list at all. The sixth game is also a wild card game, which is a game that is just can be any game on the list as long as it doesn't have unmet dependencies. So basically we enforce the top tacos take the top slots, but only one person can have one game at a time. Which is why it looks kind of weird. But whoops, I meant to use the key in the slot, but I didn't. There we go. That worked. Does that make sense? Oh, whichever one has the most votes. So votes work on every 1,000 tacos is worth a vote. Obviously, if you vote on a game, it's worth a vote. And there's also a bunch of bonus redemption. So at the end of each vote, we have an add vote thing where you can add a bonus vote to a game, and that bonus vote stays with the game forever, obviously until it gets picked. And we do that at the end of every game. So you can add bonus votes to games, and also a taco token can be used to add 3 bonus votes to a game. So this place doesn't seem to be useful at all. Like, at all. I'm clearly missing something. And I just don't know what. It's weird that I can drag it over there. Here, we'll just put this map in your cab. There you go. The pencil doesn't do anything to the sheet of paper. Okay. That doesn't work either. I think we might need to get a hint in order to progress. I've been going around for I don't even know how long. Wait, what? What version of the game am I looking at? Do I... Okay, I'm confused. I think the
It's raining tacos.
I think the NES version changed some things a bit from this version. Thanks for the taco party, Milk Sniffer. They got rid of the cigarettes. They got rid of the cigarettes in the Nintendo version. The Nintendo version did not have cigarettes. Instead, they had gum. Yeah, it is. We operate, and then we click the thing we want to operate, and then click the other thing we want to operate on. And it doesn't, and if you misclick, then it just messes up the whole command. So they took these cigarettes out of the game and made it and changed it into gum. Let's operate. So wait, can we open the package of cigarettes? Ah! Oh, it is already open. It's right here. Okay. Okay. Oh, consume. We probably want to consume cigarettes. Okay, we just ate the cigarettes. All right. Not sure if that was a good idea. So the NES version has different puzzles than the other version. Interesting. I ate all the. I didn't eat one cigarette. I ate all the cigarettes. All these walkthroughs are for the NES version. Interesting. We're trying to get a hint, and it's surprisingly difficult. Okay, we'll just say walkthrough Amiga or Mac. We'll say the Mac version. The Mac version is the same as the Okay, here we go. I think we found something that works. I'm surprised what they took out of the. So basically, Nintendo took out a lot of stuff. Because I'm finding another one with the Nintendo version. Very interesting. They took out the syringe and they took out the cigarettes from this version, from that version. So that's interesting. I'm having problems finding. Yeah, the syringe became capsules, which I don't know if that makes sense, but it's true. Oh, here we go. I think I may have found one. Yeah, I think I found one. Finally. I found a verbal walkthrough. So, well, not a verbal, but a written one. I'm just trying to figure out stuff we haven't done. We did that. We did that. We did that. We did that, but we didn't need it. We did that. We did that. We did that. We found the syringe. We're in the casino. Operate. Keep playing until you get the jackpot. If we have to do it more than 3 times, then we should probably reload. Well, that's kind of dumb, but alright. Operate the button to open the elevator, go inside the elevator, and operate the 3rd button from the bottom. So is that a dead end? Is that a dead end thing? If we don't actually win the jackpot within 3 times, are we dead ended? Well, if that's the case, we're going to reload. Was it game 2? Yeah, it was. Wait. This obviously is not correct. Game 1? Yeah, we'll do this one. Oh, really? Okay. The walkthrough says it might be a dead end, so we're gonna avoid that dead end. We still haven't gotten our hint yet, though. This is our anti-dead end thing. I'm okay. Okay. We have to kill the alligator, apparently. So the alligator apparently randomly wanders around. I thought I had saved it here, but I think I thought that after 2 tries we would definitely do it. So we're gonna save it here as game 1. No, game 2. And then we're going to use the coins. We lose. Okay. We lose. We lose. Okay, so that's load. Game 2. We won it on the second time the first time we tried. Okay, that failed. Okay, we lost again. Boo. Come on. There, we just won. Okay, on the second try. On the second try, we won. So we're going to take all the coins. We're going to put them in our inventory. Yay. Did it. Okay. So we've done that. Before you do anything, save your game. Operate the coins. Reload your game. Operate the button to open the elevator. Go inside and operate the 3rd button to exit the elevator and go back to the office. Go out the window. Go backwards by clicking the bottom button. You're now in the alley. Go forward. If you come across a mugger, hit the mugger. If you If you hit the mugger, don't try again. He will shoot you. Just give him a quarter or reload your game. Okay. Do not start the car or you will die. Okay. We're still at the point where we've already done everything. Exit the taxi. Okay, we've done that. 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 Oh. Okay. All right. I see what we have to do. I don't know if we have enough time to do it, but we'll try. What do we want to do? This one? I think this one. Okay. We don't care about you. Okay. Hit him again. I think we hit... Dang it. Hit him again. Alright. We want to go to that address. I know why we had problems with this. Ah. All right. We're supposed to shoot the door. That's a solution. We're supposed to shoot the door. We've tried to shoot many doors and they've all failed, but apparently this door we're supposed to shoot. So we're going to save it as game 4. After you shot the door, it looks like it could be opened. Okay. Every single other time we've done it, we've been a bad shot. Which kind of made me think we couldn't go, oh, we couldn't shoot doors anymore. So, Okay, we've done it. Now we're in a room. What's in here? A slip of paper. Oh, the combination. Three, 33. Maybe that's where the antidote is? Maybe? I'll take it. What's this? It's another earring. Let's take that. Oh, not the table. The earring on the table. There we go. So we have 2 pieces of earring. What's that? Okay, I think that's all we really needed to do. And now we have a combination, which is 332436. So let's go back to Joe's bar, which we don't actually have the address for. Oddly enough. What does the walkthrough say to do about that? Oh. Well. Okay. Are you serious? Game. That is so not cool. That's the least cool thing this game has done. Apparently the game has a drawer. It doesn't look like it has the drawer, and when we examine it, it doesn't even say it has a drawer. I happened to spot it in the walkthrough that it had a drawer. That's bad game. Bad game. Like, if you examine it, it should say, and it has a drawer, but it doesn't. It just says it has 4 legs. Okay, well, anyway. What's in here? It's a diary. Inside, there's a long account of an affair between the author and a wealthy married man, John Sternwood. You notice certain details in the account, such as the threat of a jealous man named Joey Siegel, who once had a relationship with the author, and the desire of the author to win John Sternwood over so that she can live a life of wealth and luxury. It's convenient that they both have the initials JS, isn't it? That is super convenient. Let's take it. Let's clog up our inventory. And a key. It's an unmarked key. It's a weird looking key. Let's take it. Alright. Let's go back to the building. I was trying to see if I could figure out the address of the building. What's my least enjoyable adventure so far? Whoo! I can tell you games that got to be to the point where I didn't want to play them anymore. And Infra was one of those games. Was a game that I was just done with. And we ended up playing it and figuring out that it had more content than we expected. So we kind of just stopped playing it. and broke it up into 2 parts. One with the original content, one with the DLC. I'd have to look through my list to know what other ones were not enjoyable. That's the one I can remember that just... It was difficult to play. Alright, we're gonna try... It was difficult to continue to play. Like, it had really, really good concepts, but they were not well executed. And it's a fairly recent game. It's more of a kind of a puzzle adventure game. Okay, so we have a key, so we're gonna see if we can use the key at any of the places that needed keys before we use the combination, I think. Because we don't want to die. But I will say, even though I say that is a game that was my least favorite, it was fun for a while. It just got to the point of tedium, more or less. Let me operate things. I haven't had anything terrible yet. No, I don't think I have. We've had some terrible Simpsons games, but we haven't had any. I don't think we've had any terrible adventure games. Urban Runner was a pretty, what I would call cheesy game. It was a cheesy FMV game, but I enjoyed it. Let's see if the key works here. It did. It worked. That's true. I'd say Gabriel Knight 2 was... I don't tend to like FMV games that much, but Gabriel Knight 2 was really good. I mean, it's had a little bit of cheese just because of the FMV element, but it was really well done. Ah, here we go. Here we go. This looks good. What's this? Sodium bicarbonate. We're gonna save here as game 3. Well, I may become a fan of them. I can say before I started doing this challenge, I wasn't really a fan of them. But while doing this challenge, the 2 I've played, I think we've played 2 so far, I've enjoyed. Even the super cheesy one. Let's look what's this? Specimen. It's a file cabinet with a combination. Maybe that's a combination of the safe. Open. All right, we'll try it. 332436. No, that doesn't work. Is this sodium bicarbonate baking soda? Isn't that what sodium bicarbonate is? Do you want to take the specimen? Sure, why not? Okay, let's see if we can use this on ourselves. We've saved it, so we're good. Okay, we did that, and then we're gonna use this. Would you please pick the syringe, damn it? The drug had no effect. I didn't think it would. Maybe we can combine the two together. Do we still have this? No, we don't. So we're gonna have to load. Okay. Maybe we need to combine the two drugs together. Or maybe we can open this. Oh, it can't be opened. Cabinet looks inviting, but you don't. Oh wait, there is stuff over here. Oh, we can click up here. Oh. We don't want that. Oh man, I don't remember what wasn't used. Did I write that down? There were 3 things on the receipt and 1 wasn't used. That's probably the thing we need. I know this. I think sodium pentothal was definitely used. And that, I think, was the thing we got. Maybe it was this one. Let's try this one. Contents of the vial are now. So the syringe now contains bisodiumitis. Bisodiumitis. Let's see if this works. Pick the syringe. Okay, did we die? The bisodiumitis takes effect. The first waves of your lost memory start rolling in. This one seems to be from your childhood. Oh, this may have worked. It's mother. She's baked a cake. Maybe it's your birthday? Or maybe it's the family celebration of your departure for boarding school. We did it, I think. I think we did it. I think we did it. Did we do it? Maybe. What else have we got here? We got more stuff. We can come back and... Oh, there's another jar of it. Okay. There's multiple. I think we did it. I think we got our memory back. Okay. Now we're gonna go open that safe. Go in the cab. Okay. I don't remember how to go back to the don't know how to go back there. Okay, let's go. Joe's bar. Or bar. Let's just say bar. 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 Police. Apparently the police works. Alright. Now we're gonna give him his money. Find it funny how the bar doesn't work, but the police does. Alright. Okay, says, thank you, have a nice day. It's Taco! Taco? What? What? We get another memory wave, and it's Taco, our pet dog. That's hilarious. That deserves a taco party for sure.
It's raining tacos.
Oh, we need to give the cat some treats, don't we? Let's give Charlie some treats real quick. There you go. There's a bunch of treats. Alright, and then we're going to open this combination safe, and then we're going to probably be done. It's Taco, your pet dog. Say wolf, Taco. That a boy. Taco wants to play. Taco sends you to the hospital for stitches. Okay. Alright. I guess we'll leave. He's back. Uh-oh. Alright. I think if we hit him now, we'll die. But we're gonna try it anyway. Nope, it still worked. It still worked. We got him good. There he is again. Let's try it again. Oh, it was the 5th time where we died. All right. I mean, I'm impressed at how long it took him to shoot us, but okay. Okay, if we give him a quarter, apparently he goes away. Dang it! The gun wasn't even loaded, which is obviously a lie. All right, here's the safe. Right? I thought we were there, but here it is. Okay, we're gonna open the safe and see what we get. 33. Whoops. 33, 24, 36. Ooh, we got an unmarked cardboard box which contains a key. This is probably the only other door that's locked is the key to the ace whatever. The ace place. So we're going to move some windows around. We're going to put that in our trench coat, I guess, just to put it somewhere. Our inventory is getting pretty cluttered. I don't feel that the box is very useful. Okay, and then we have a folder too, which contains... It's a bundle of checks. That have been stamped insufficient funds. The checks are all made out to Joe's Bar and signed by Ace Harding. The total value of the checks exceeds $1,000. Okay, I don't think we need those. Another memory wave from your childhood comes through. It's Susie Q, the girl next door. Susie Q gave you your first kiss. In fact, she gave you all the boys. She gave all the boys in the neighborhood their first kiss. Susie Q grew up to be very popular. I mean, we might as well take the checks, I guess. I mean, why not, right? It's just why not just clutter the heck out of our inventory? Let's just make this big and just move stuff around. Our gun we should keep very... I don't know if we'll need that anymore. It doesn't seem that important. What I do for a keychain. There we go. That looks good. Now we close it. Now if we open ourselves, what happens? Okay. Then we can scroll. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh. We have another memory wave. Father O'Malley from the DeMille boarding school for young... something. For young followers of all 10 commandments and then some. Father O'Malley is about to teach you a lesson. You're about to learn it. You will never ever forget it. At DeMille School, you learn to talk with your fists. Okay. All right. Well, I think with that, we're gonna have to continue this tomorrow. Let me save it as game 0. We're gonna start at game 0.